So I'm a Muslim. I've been a Muslim for about 2 years. I'm a revert. I reverted when I was living in Pakistan, and I get asked a lot, what is my revert story? I've posted a couple of videos, but I'm gonna make another one for you, and I'm gonna tell you why I chose to become a Muslim. So about 2 years ago, I was traveling around the world with a business partner of mine, and we were in Turkey. We were deciding where we wanna go next, and he was Pakistani. He actually said, hey, I've got family in Pakistan, and I wanna go visit them. Do you wanna come with me? I was like, why not? I'm an American, I like doing crazy things. I've always just wanted a bunch of new experiences, so I thought I'd go. And as soon as we landed, something felt completely different. This was the first Islamic country that I'd ever been in, and it was so different than every other country I'd visited. Keep in mind, I'd been to like 10 different countries at this point. Even though I was so clearly a foreigner, everybody was so kind to me. They didn't even speak the same language as me, but every single person that I encountered when I was in Pakistan treated me like I was their son. Honestly, it confused me at first. I'm like, I'm not a Muslim, I'm not Pakistani, why are these people so nice to me? And naturally, this made me want to ask questions. So I started asking a lot more questions to my friend about Islam, about Muslims, about the people of Pakistan, and it opened my eyes up. I was like, this is super interesting. It's not that I was all of a sudden going to become a Muslim, but I was like, this is something I've never known about. I want to learn more. So I started reading the Quran, I started praying in the mosque, and I started interacting with the local Pakistani people. And every single time that I prayed, or every single time that I talked to the Pakistani people, I didn't really know what they were saying in prayer. I didn't speak the same language. I also didn't speak the same language as the people talking to me, yet I found some kind of peace in it. A deep kind of unexplainable peace. This went on for a few weeks, and I'd start to pray Fajr. And after Fajr, I'd sit there in the mosque and I'd go, you know what? I want to take my Shahada. I didn't know why, but I'd say I want to. And then I wouldn't end up taking my Shahada. And a day would go by and I'd sit after Fajr and I'd go, I want to take my Shahada. And then once again, I wouldn't do it. And this went on for weeks. Then one day in the mosque, I was sitting there, I'm like, I'm gonna do it. Right after Fajr, I'm gonna take my Shahada. And once again, I didn't take my Shahada. I walked home and I went up to our house. We were on the 3rd story of a building, and I get in the elevator and I take the elevator up. Right as I get to the top floor, the power in the entire building shuts off. And instinctively, the first thing I think to do is, well, I might as make dua while I'm here. So I start praying. I start sitting there, Ya Allah, I pray for guidance. I pray that you guide me in the right direction. I pray that you guide me towards what the truth is. And then after 20 minutes of making prayer, I noticed there was a crack in the elevator. And I could have opened the door the whole time. And I thought to myself, there's no way I went to pray before even seeing if I could open the elevator door. And in my entire life, I've never believed in coincidences. And I said to myself right there, there's no possible way that's a coincidence. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna take my Shahada. So I opened the door, I walked into our house, I flipped up my computer, and I looked up on YouTube, how do you take your Shahada? I took my Shahada, and then officially I told my friend the next day, and we made it official in the mosque. And alhamdulillah, it was the best decision I ever made.